Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. You're looking at that CJ5 body tub that I've been working on. And a little bit of filler on this passenger side. It's just a very thin layer there. At one point, I believe half of this quarter panel was replaced. And when I got the body, even though it was sandblasted, there was still some filler in this area where the spare tire is. And down in through here. And they didn't dig it out with the sandblaster, so they just primed right over it. So I quick scuffed it up, and you see right in here, and the filler work looks nice. So just came over it with a little bit of light filler, and the body is ready for priming. I've got to epoxy prime some of the bare metal areas. I've been fooling around with the tailgate. That's ready for primer. And at this point the body is completely finished with metal work, and next step is going to be painting. Well, there's going to be a bunch of steps before painting, but the primer work and the painting is coming next. And the weather is finally turning around for us, and the very best painting weather is coming with another week or so. It'll be absolutely perfect for painting. And we're at perfect timing with this Jeep because the weather is going to be perfect. Toolbox is in, seam sealer all around so we don't wear out any of the joints there and get them rusting real quick. And everything is coming along nicely on this body. So I've got a few more projects to show you and some things that have been going on, and I'll take you over there next. Okay, there's that military 5-ton, and it's early in the morning, and before that sun comes up and really screws up the pictures, take you over here and show you. I've got a 20-foot tall boom on there, and that's 20 feet from the truck, so it's about a 24-foot reach. I've got a double line set up with this big military snatch block down the bottom. I don't know if we're going to be able to see up top there. But I've got a snatch block up there, and then the hook goes back up, so I've got double line for the best pull I can get. I made a plate here for the back. I left a 5th wheel plate in there in case I need to use that again. And where the fenders were, I just put some heavy plates. Put a little bridle across there. Some proof chain. And we've got nice tie back on that. I had a very hard time getting a winch for this truck. This is a 24-volt truck, and I wound up with a Pierce. That's a 20,000-pound Pierce winch. I tried to get a super winch. You know, they're right here in Connecticut where I am, and used to be able to deal with those guys pretty good. But I guess they've since sold the company, or I don't know what happened with them, but you can't just walk in there and easily talk to guys and buy winches anymore, and it's kind of a pain. I ordered one. They said they were going to ship it 3 different times. Then they finally said it wasn't coming till June 29th. So I got this one from Pierce. It's got 1/2-inch cable, and it seems pretty good. Like I say, it's 24 volt. And I know a lot of guys out there thinking you could just run a 12 volt off one battery on a 24 volt truck, but that doesn't work out. So if you have a 24 volt truck, just do yourself a favor and get the right winch for it, because 12 volt doesn't work. You'll just discharge the batteries, everything will go bad for you. But I'm ready to do some lifting with this. I've got a few machines that I started bringing in. I'm bringing in a bunch of old machinery and a bunch of Jeep parts, and I'll probably spend this Memorial Day weekend bringing more stuff in. So I'm going to show you what I have and I'll try and get you some shots of the gin pole working. But it's complete, and we tested it out, and it should work fine. So more on that as it happens. The glass is kind of wet and fogged up right now, but this is a Wrangler, I believe 87 to 95. It's a Wrangler windshield frame with glass in it. I've got some new old stock fenders. I think I've got a few left-hand fenders from Wranglers, 87 to 95. If anybody's looking for that stuff, this is a used windshield, but it's in very nice shape, so that's available. Fenders are available for Wranglers. They're going fast, but I do have some new old stock ones, and I have a bunch of new old stock Jeep stuff coming in. Got an early Willys CJ5 coming in, column shift, tool slot body, full floating rear end. I've got some new old stock worn overdrives coming in. I've got some CJ5, let's see, fenders and new old stock tailgates for, I believe it's a 1971 CJ5, and various other things. So if anybody's looking for anything, let me know. I'm sure this stuff is going to go fast. I've got a CJ5, I think it's another 71, a CJ5 V6 chassis. Anybody's looking for a project, I have just the chassis coming in, and I believe the hood and the dash, and there will be some numbers going with that vehicle, and I think he has a bill of sale, so that would be a nice project for somebody. I have a 53 wagon coming in, set up for a V8. That's another project vehicle. Has some very nice sheet metal coming in for the early Willys pickup. I've got some perfect fenders and a hood and things like that. I've got some various sheet metal parts coming in, and I'm going to be picking all that stuff up over the next week or so. But if any of this sounds interesting to you, just let me know, and I'll kind of put you on the list and make sure if you need something you can get it. Okay, last night I picked up a couple of machines. This is a Covell. I can get you in there. That's a Covell ID/OD grinder. And it's an older machine, but it doesn't have hardly any use on it. It's in very nice shape. And anybody interested in that, that is available. I'm going to get everything unloaded and stick it in the shop somewhere now. Maybe I'll build a cart for it so I can roll it around. But this machine is available. Let me hop up here on the trailer. Everything is in very nice shape, and I'm sure this will power up and work just perfectly. And then here I have an old Reed surface grinder. I'll probably just put this in the shop and use it. This is in very nice shape as well. I didn't pick up the magnetic chuck yet. That was still over at the shop, and it was getting late and it was getting dark and stuff, and I didn't get all the pieces that go with this. But there's more stuff coming. I've got a bunch of lathes coming, and a big vertical turret lathe that I'm going to try and sneak in the shop and use that. But there's a lot of stuff coming out of this shop. And again, if anybody's interested in any machine tools, any lathes or anything like that, there's going to be plenty of stuff coming in. So that's what's going on right now. I've got to get busy before it gets too hot here in the day and get this stuff unloaded and put into the shop. So that's what's happening next. And like I say, if anybody's interested in any machine tools, any Willys or Jeep parts, as things come in, I will take some video of everything and show you the sheet metal parts coming in. I looked at this stuff. You'd be amazed how nice it is. The new old stock stuff is absolutely beautiful, and the used Willys sheet metal is in perfect shape as well. So these are some pieces that would really make somebody's project if you're looking for them. And send me a comment or let me know, and try and get you hooked up with some stuff. Okay, until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.